It's really interesting. A lot of them are just not looking at him at all, even though he's standing and talking. That's really interesting.
There's been a lot of buzz surrounding Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively lately, but it might not be the kind of attention they're used to. For years, fans have viewed them as the ultimate happy couple, gracing red carpets, giving interviews, and sharing witty jokes that always leave people laughing. However, recent claims from various celebrities suggest that their seemingly perfect relationship might be concealing some real issues.
Driving all of this
He's
and
pulling
telling
the
Blake.
strings behind.
I don't think that seems very unfair to
Right.
Blake Lively.
That's
to me,
pretty diabolical.
There's been a lot of buzz surrounding Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively lately, but it might not be the kind of attention they're used to. For years, fans have viewed them as the ultimate happy couple, gracing red carpets, giving interviews, and sharing witty jokes that always leave people laughing. However, recent claims from various celebrities suggest that their seemingly perfect relationship might be concealing some real issues. Ryan Reynolds has a reputation for this. It's his signature move. He's often compared to Taylor Swift in the movie industry because when he has issues with someone, he finds a way to weave them into his scripts. A lot of this controversy started when Blake Lively made serious accusations against her co-star and director, Justin Baldoni, on the set of It Ends With Us. She claimed that Justin harassed her, and the news spread like wildfire. At first, many believed her because she had always been seen as an honest and trustworthy person. But then, in a shocking turn of events, Justin Baldoni hit back with a massive lawsuit against both Blake and Ryan, demanding a staggering $400 million. That's an astronomical amount, signaling just how serious these allegations have become.
The Justin Baldoni war with Blake Lively, which seems to me, initially I felt quite sorry for Blake Lively, then I've been reading all the messages, and it just seems like a pair of absolute weapons-grade narcissists.
Justin Baldoni claimed that Blake and Ryan defamed him, attempted to extort money from him, and even tried to take control of the entire movie project. In Hollywood, accusations like these are a big deal. No one wants their reputation tarnished by such serious allegations. As Justin began speaking out, more people in the industry stepped forward to share their own experiences. Some suggested that Blake and Ryan have a history of using their fame and influence to get what they want. Others even hinted that the couple might strategically create narratives that paint them as victims to gain public sympathy.
We had a really weird moment on Deadpool where he said, let's do one more take. And everyone was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then as the character, he was like horrifically mean to me.
Justin Baldoni claimed that Blake and Ryan defamed him, attempted to extort money from him, and even tried to take control of the entire movie project. In Hollywood, accusations like these are a big deal. No one wants their reputation tarnished by such serious allegations. As Justin began speaking out, more people in the industry stepped forward to share their own experiences. Some suggested that Blake and Ryan have a history of using their fame and influence to get what they want. Others even hinted that the couple might strategically create narratives that paint them as one of the biggest debates right now is whether Blake and Ryan's picture-perfect public image is nothing more than an illusion. Some critics claim they never truly believed the couple was as kind and wholesome as they seemed, while others are completely stunned by these revelations. Regardless of where the truth lies, the latest Hollywood buzz suggests that their allegedly manipulative tendencies may finally be catching up with them. And with Justin Baldoni, alongside other celebrities now speaking out, it looks like this situation is on the verge of exploding. Victims to gain public sympathy.
Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ lots of the stars who attended the events on Sunday were confused as to why Blake and Ryan appeared on the show while they battled it out in court surrounding the movie It Ends With Us.
Even though Blake Lively's allegations against Justin Baldoni were serious, people in the industry began questioning whether they were true or just part of a bigger agenda. Some insiders pointed out that the timing seemed suspicious, while others speculated that Blake might have had an ulterior motive for making these claims. Then came Justin's massive lawsuit, and it became clear that he wasn't backing down. He appeared fully prepared to take Blake and Ryan to court, accusing them of trying to destroy his reputation and take control of the movie project.
So the story goes, essentially, he says she didn't even read the book before signing on to the project. Then she read the book and kind of became consumed with it and wanted to basically introduce her own lines and wanted to become a part of the project and rework the script.
Justin also alleged that Blake and Ryan were trying to twist the narrative, turning the public against him while making themselves look like the real victims. This scandal has turned into a full-blown spectacle. with fans closely following every new twist and turn. What's even more surprising is that other celebrities are now starting to speak up. In Hollywood, most people prefer to stay silent to avoid lawsuits or damaging their industry connections. But this time, some are subtly showing support for Justin. They've even suggested that they've witnessed Ryan or Blake behave in ways that don't align with the polished, friendly image they present on social media and at public events.
I defend Justin Baldoni in this lawsuit with Blake Lively because I think she's horrible and she's made up this whole thing because she tried to steal his movie. But he is the most overly feminized man I've had to endure in recent history.
This has left fans questioning whether Ryan and Blake have a pattern of stirring up drama whenever it benefits them. For some time now, rumors have circulated about Ryan Reynolds, suggesting that he may not be as charming as he appears in interviews or on social media. One of the first red flags for many came when the cast of Jersey Shore had an unexpected encounter with him. They hinted that he might not always be in the best mood and could even come across as rude. If it had been an isolated incident, it might not have raised much concern, but combined with other stories, it only fueled speculation that Ryan's friendly persona might not extend beyond the cameras.
But he was rude. Who? Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, not great to us.
Oh, it was Ryan.
Then there's actress Rebecca Ferguson, who once opened up about being treated badly by a co-star on set. She described it as a terrible experience but never revealed the person's name. However, that didn't stop people from speculating. Fans quickly started guessing that she might have been referring to Ryan Reynolds. While there's no solid proof, the rumors gained traction because it was clear she wasn't talking about Tom Cruise or Hugh Jackman, leaving many to wonder who else it could have been.
I did a film with an absolute idiot of a co-star. And this human being was being so insecure and angry because this person couldn't get the scenes out. And I think I was so vulnerable and comfortable that I got screamed at.
I did a film with a complete idiot of a co-star, Rebecca Ferguson revealed, describing a terrible on-set experience. She explained that this person was insecure and frustrated because they couldn't get their scenes right. As a result, their anger boiled over, and since she felt vulnerable and at ease, she ended up being the target. She recalled being screamed at, an experience that left a lasting impact.
We know you have an ongoing feud with Ryan. Who? You know that guy. What's it going to take for him to actually be BFFs with you?
Well, I mean, in truth, there was a time in which we were.
Some of Ryan's past friendships have also started to fade. He was once very close with actor Jake Gyllenhaal, but now they barely interact. This sudden distance has left fans wondering if there was a falling out between them. While neither of them has confirmed anything, gossip sites speculate that Ryan may have crossed a line with Jake, leading to the apparent end of their friendship. Troll.
But somebody else who is very connected to this reached out and said, Candace, you're 90% there. You're just missing one thing. And I'm beginning to wonder, and listen, full speculation, no proof, for him to go that crazy.
Another puzzling situation involved Morena Baccarin, who played the leading lady in the first Deadpool movie. However, in the sequel, her role was significantly reduced, and she was barely present during the film's promotion. Fans couldn't help but speculate that something had gone wrong between her and Ryan. When Deadpool 2 was being promoted, Morena seemed noticeably absent from events and red carpet appearances, something quite unusual for someone who played the main love interest in the original film. The rumor circulating is that Ryan deliberately sidelined her after a disagreement, using his influence to assert control over the situation.
As if I'm Weasel.
Right.
So he was like, you know what's great about you, Weasel? You're not the star. But you just, you do just enough exposition that it's funny, and then we can leave and get back to the real movie.
So he's riffed.
The whole crew was acting weird.
Then there's TJ Miller, another Deadpool co-star, who had such a difficult experience with Ryan that he outright refused to return for Deadpool 3, no matter how much money he was offered. TJ claimed that Ryan intentionally tried to belittle him on set, making him feel small in a way that wasn't just playful banter, but a real effort to assert dominance. He believed that Ryan's behavior stemmed from insecurity and a need to prove he was the bigger star. As a result, TJ chose to walk away from the franchise entirely, even going as far as to say that he would never work with Ryan again. A bold and telling statement. Walking away from Deadpool, one of the most successful franchises, suggests that TJ's issues with Ryan must have been serious. But he wasn't the only one. Tim Miller, the director of the first Deadpool movie, also stepped away before the sequel, reportedly because Ryan wanted complete control over the franchise. Tim felt shut out, realizing that Ryan wasn't willing to share creative power. Rather than fight a losing battle, he chose to walk away. Many fans believe this aligns with a pattern. Ryan Reynolds often positions himself as the key decision maker in his projects, and if someone disagrees with him, they might find themselves replaced. While Ryan maintains a charming and likable image on screen and online, various insiders suggest that behind the scenes, he can be controlling, insecure, and difficult to work with. Of course, all of this comes from people's personal accounts, and there's no concrete proof beyond shifts in cast and crew surrounding his projects. Beyond his professional life, these rumors extend to Ryan's personal relationships as well. He was previously married to Scarlett Johansson, but their relationship ended in a highly publicized divorce. Scarlett later hinted that their marriage was turbulent, suggesting that Ryan's insecurities created major problems. When her career took off with massive roles in Iron Man 2 and the Avengers, reports suggested that Ryan was less than thrilled about it. Scarlett even mentioned in an interview that they were married when she landed some of her biggest roles, and insiders claim it was difficult to be in a marriage where one partner struggled with the other's rising success. Ryan's ex-wife, Scarlett Johansson, has subtly hinted that their marriage was far from perfect. She described how his jealousy over her growing success created tension, making their relationship feel more like a competition than a partnership. As Scarlett landed major roles in Iron Man 2 and the Avengers, it seemed like Ryan struggled with the fact that she was becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars. The marriage didn't last long, and while many fans initially blamed Scarlett for their split, her more recent comments suggest that Ryan's insecurities and controlling nature played a bigger role. Looking back, Scarlett admitted she wasn't in a relationship where she could set boundaries or express her true needs. This revelation made people rethink what really happened in their marriage. Around the same time, rumors swirled that Ryan was getting close to Blake Lively while filming Green Lantern. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and insiders speculated that their bond may have influenced Ryan's decision to walk away from Scarlett. Some believe he was drawn to Blake because she made him feel more in control, something he might have felt he lacked in his marriage to Scarlett. Of course, Blake also benefited from the relationship, while she was already known. For Gossip Girl, being linked to Ryan boosted her Hollywood profile significantly, but Ryan's career itself has been met with mixed opinions. While he has had massive box office hits like Deadpool, not everyone in Hollywood is a fan. Famed director Quentin Tarantino has openly dismissed Ryan's movies, calling them forgettable and lacking artistic depth. Tarantino, who values storytelling over commercial success, doesn't consider Ryan's work as true cinema. He has also criticized the rise of streaming platforms, which Ryan has embraced through multiple Netflix deals. To Tarantino, Ryan is just another actor making money, not a contributor to the art of filmmaking. Another Hollywood heavyweight, Chris Columbus, the mastermind behind Home Alone, also took issue with Ryan's creative choices. When news broke that Ryan was working on Stoned Alone, a stoner-themed reboot of the classic holiday film, Columbus was furious. The movie was set to feature a man who misses his flight, gets high, and then fends off burglars in a haze of weed-induced paranoia. Columbus saw this as an insult to the Home Alone legacy and made it clear that he wanted nothing to do with the project. He even suggested that Ryan should just rewatch the original instead of trying to ruin it with a ridiculous parody. With so many mixed opinions about Ryan, his personality, his career choices, and even his personal relationships, fans are left wondering, is Ryan Reynolds really the charming, lovable guy he portrays himself to be? Or is there another side to him that Hollywood insiders know all too well? It's becoming more evident that some of Hollywood's biggest names don't view Ryan Reynolds as the superstar many fans believe him to be. When director Chris Columbus slammed Stoned Alone for disrespecting the Home Alone legacy, it was clear that many industry veterans don't take Ryan's work seriously. And he's not the only one who feels this way. Gerard Butler also took a subtle dig at Ryan when people compared his movie Gamer to Ryan's Free Guy. Both films revolve around virtual reality concepts, but when asked about the comparison, Gerard bluntly stated that he doesn't watch Ryan Reynolds movies. His response suggested that, in his eyes, Ryan's films aren't even worth watching. When you add up all these criticisms, from Quentin Tarantino dismissing Ryan's movies as forgettable to Chris Columbus calling his ideas an insult to cinema and Gerard Butler shrugging off his work, it paints a picture of an actor who hasn't exactly won over Hollywood's elite. Many directors and actors who value traditional filmmaking don't seem to respect Ryan's projects, and others who have worked with him have hinted at deeper issues behind the scenes. But let's bring it back to the latest controversy involving Ryan, Blake Lively, and Justin Baldoni. When Blake accused Justin of harassment, the news shocked Hollywood. However, Justin didn't stay silent. He hit back with a lawsuit, claiming that Ryan and Blake orchestrated a smear campaign against him. According to Justin, the couple's goal was to push him out of the picture, possibly so Blake could replace him in the project they were working on. And it's not just Justin making these claims. Others in the industry have come forward, stating they believe his side of the story over Blake and Ryan's. This has fueled speculation that the power couple may have a history of manipulating situations to their advantage, carefully crafting a public image while controlling the narrative behind the scenes. For years, Ryan and Blake were seen as Hollywood's golden couple, funny, charming, and seemingly perfect. But now, cracks in that image are becoming more visible, and instead of staying quiet, Ryan may have made things worse. Recently, the couple appeared at Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary special, and many believe they did it to distract from the growing legal drama. During the show, Ryan even joked about the lawsuit, with Blake standing beside him in support. But the audience wasn't laughing. Many found the joke to be in poor taste, considering the seriousness of the allegations. Even Justin's lawyer spoke out, questioning how anyone could joke about such a sensitive issue. Rather than repairing their reputation, the SNL appearance only added to the controversy, making Ryan and Blake look even more suspicious. And now, the big question being asked by fans and Hollywood insiders is this: have Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively been faking their perfect image all along? Are they really the beloved, wholesome couple they appear to be? Or is there another side to their story that the public is just beginning to see? Are Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively truly Hollywood's golden couple? Or have they carefully crafted their image to stay on top, even if it means stepping on others along the way? Some believe they are misunderstood, while others suspect they've used strategic moves to maintain their popularity. One thing is clear: these allegations are becoming harder to ignore. At first, it seemed like just another Hollywood rumor, but with more people sharing negative experiences about Ryan and raising questions about Blake's actions in different projects, the couple is now under a microscope like never before. Fans who once adored them are now divided. Some argue that Ryan and Blake are simply victims of jealousy, that their happiness and success make them easy targets. But others feel disappointed, wondering if even a fraction of these accusations are true. It means the couple hasn't been honest about who they really are. The most troubling part for many is the possibility that their entire public image is just an act. Are they really the fun-loving, wholesome pair they present on social media? Or have they been ruthlessly working behind the scenes to control their careers and public perception? Ryan, in particular, has been called insecure by multiple people, including some of his exes. His former wife, Scarlett Johansson, even described their marriage as volatile, a strong word that suggests deeper issues. If these stories hold any truth, Ryan's desire for control may have played a role in his conflicts with directors like Tim Miller, actors like TJ Miller, and even former co-stars like Morena Baccarin. Some even speculate that his relationships with close friends like Jake Gyllenhaal may have suffered due to his personality. As for Blake, she has always been seen as sweet, stylish, and friendly. She gained fame on Gossip Girl before moving on to films like The Shallows and A Simple Favor. Her impeccable fashion sense and playful teasing of Ryan online have only made fans love her more. But now, if Justin Baldoni's lawsuit holds any truth, it raises an unsettling question. Did Blake team up with Ryan to manipulate the narrative in their favor?